Hi. So I have a few minutes and I just wanted to have a discussion about YouTube and, for me, how it's been representing whether or not I'm ignoring my intuition. Well, I guess I'll just say it has represented me or ignoring my intuition, because I've just done so many readings about whether it's time for me to get back up here or whether I should be supporting my my husband's YouTube channel instead, and just looking for signs and just seeking this outside validation. And so I did a reading like 2 days ago about, okay, is it time for me to be on YouTube? Because what happened was that my husband did an interview and I popped in at the end of the interview and was talking to the host, and it was alive, and I felt alive. I felt so in my zone, just talking and passionate about being able to share some of my story and some of my insight and wisdom. And ever since that happened, my husband just consistently has been telling me, look, you sounded more passionate than even I did. You need to, let's say forget my YouTube channel, because we had this plan of working on his channel, and we started, and we were consistent, and then life changed unexpectedly, and so we stopped. And I have this channel where I posted a year ago. Okay, at this point it might be a year and a half ago when I was pregnant, and then now, since then I posted about exactly a year later, maybe. And at this point it's been a couple of months since I posted, and I'm like, it's overwhelming and I'm overthinking. And then I did a recent reading and it's just like, girl, I'm trying to get clarity, I'm trying to get truth, I'm trying to get some type of validation, and it's like, you've already gotten all the validation you need. What are you looking for? It's up to you to go ahead and do before you know. And I'm not the overthinker to an extent where I have to know how something is going to pan out before I do something. But with YouTube, it's been that way. And I can't let that continue, okay? I have to overcome the challenge, right? So I have a few minutes here to myself before I get to dive into this watermelon. And I'm going to just have a discussion with some cards here. We're going to see what comes out, okay? What message, I'm just checking the time. What message is collectively for us right here, right now, okay? So number 4 just came to mind. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to shuffle 4 times. I already know that this is going to bring some stability to us as a group. Okay. I hope that was 4 shuffles. I think that was 4. Okay. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Okay. I'm going to put the cards up here somewhere so that you can see exactly how I'm seeing it. We have the Three of Swords reversed, followed by the Ace of Pentacles reversed, followed by Wheel of Fortune reversed. And first and foremost, this is clearly about being overwhelmed. This is clearly about what it takes to get out of being overwhelmed. How logic serves its purpose when we're going too much with emotion. Logic has its purpose with helping us to define what is true for us. We've been feeling something. There's this feeling, and it's been heavy. And even if it's not a feeling of pain and betrayal, it's causing pain. It's causing self-sabotage because we're so focused on that emotion that we're not stepping outside of it to process it. And that causes missed opportunities. That causes us to not see the value in our truth, seeing the value in what's important to us. Okay, wait, because if you value something, it's important to you. So it's about seeing clearly what is important to you. And we're so worried about what we're worried about that we're forgetting about how destiny has its role. When I say destiny, I mean things are playing out how they're going to play out, regardless of what we're deciding to give our energy to. So make life a little easier as these changes are happening. Lighten yourself. Lighten yourself with a different perspective. Let's use myself as an example, since I decided to open up and talk about YouTube, my journey interpersonally with it. I have been feeling a lot of anxiety. I've been overthinking it and been overwhelmed with the YouTube for one reason or another, right? Just drowning in the feeling that it may not be for me, drowning in this feeling of confusion. And I'm missing the opportunity to share myself, to experience a manifestation, to be in the flow of something practical, because this is a physical, literal, situational experience. Just doing the work, being on YouTube, and just being, right? Just doing is very practical. And I'm missing the benefits that come from this being such a practical thing. I'll be more capable of being in touch with the world around me. Right? That's more of a metaphor of the practicality of it, right? Being able to touch. Being able to touch something, but virtually being able to touch people who care about what messages come through, who see value in it, because I'm seeing value in myself, because I'm not overthinking, because I'm not allowing the overwhelm to be the leader. Okay? And to put it all together, when you're in a space of being overwhelmed, allowing yourself to be overwhelmed, experiencing or choosing to experience complexity, and then missing out on opportunities to experience your senses, to find fulfillment in what you can do now, then you're missing out on how your reality is changing. You're missing out on being a part of that change, because change is coming one way or another again, right? So it's about, are we co-creating? Are we being a part of it? Or are we being a victim of change? So that is the message. And to rephrase even more simple than that, because I know a lot of people just need simplicity, because I know a lot of people aren't taking notes on readings, which would be a great thing to do, to reflect on it throughout the day, to come back, to take notes, to choose one source to get your readings from. Take notes on it, come back. But since we're not doing that, right? Here is it even more simply. Regardless of what you're feeling, step out of it. Do something that will make a difference, rather than what you've been doing that is allowing those emotions. You want to stop that. Make a change now, today. Do something different than feeling those emotions, and be a part of the change that is taking place in your life. Bam. That's it. That's it. Let me know if that resonates with you. I know it does. Okay. Okay, it's watermelon time. I've got to go. I'm so happy that I'm able to give these messages and advise myself in the process, right? Because you do know that every single piece of advice that you give is also for you to take. It just may be layers to really understand how can it apply to you. But it is. I'm out of here.